5 ways a host agency differs from a travel agency. The travel agency business has many facets, some of which are underexplored and underutilized. Even though traditional travel agencies dominate, the rise of host agencies seeks to revolutionize the business. In this video, we discuss 5 critical differences between a travel agency and a host agency. Which of these provides a better platform for aspiring travel agents to penetrate the business? Stick around and find out. 5. Work resources and freedom is different. One of the main differences between these two types of agencies is that the freedoms that are available to agents are different. Now, what does this mean? Well, with a traditional travel agency, you have fewer freedoms on an administrative level. This means that just about every decision is taken for you. With a traditional travel agency, you aren't really allowed to build your own brand. You will just be a small part of a larger machine. With a host travel agency, on the other hand, you still have control of administrative decisions. The host agency merely acts as an umbrella corporation that sets the playing field for you to do business. With a host travel agency, you have the freedom to build and expand your brand as you see fit. You can grow a list of clients who are accustomed to being serviced by you and will follow you even if you join another host agency. Also, traditional travel agencies usually have more resources to enable you to get work done. However, with host travel agencies, the logistics of how you run your business are up to you. 4. Work flexibility differs. Between a host travel agency and a traditional travel agency, work flexibility differs. A host travel agency largely allows you to run your travel agency business however you see fit. Working hours and working location are entirely up to you. You could work from home, work at a cafe, work in the day, or work at night. In fact, this flexibility has its advantages, as it may allow you to reach a wider, international clientele regardless of your time zone. With a traditional travel agency, your freedoms are much more restricted. You will have little say in your working location and working times. You may have to commute to a particular location to do your work at an office. As much as some people see this as restrictive, it does have its benefits. To some people, this is the very picture of stability. Choosing between these two work schedules really depends on a person's own considerations. And even within specific traditional travel agencies, this may vary. So, make sure you choose what's best for you. No one way is better than the other. 3. Financial considerations are different. A huge difference between host travel agencies and traditional travel agencies is that the financial considerations are different. How much you earn, future earnings potential, expenses, and commission percentages vary between the two. With a traditional travel agency, you usually have little control over this area of business. The agency administration determines how much you earn, your earnings percentages, and so on. This is usually compensated with other benefits, such as health insurance. And your earnings potential also grows and gets realized at a slower pace. With a host travel agency, though, while you have some financial obligations towards the host agency, you have the potential to earn more than usual. You usually get a larger commission for each job, with a percentage that grows at a rapid pace with the more jobs you complete. This is a very big difference between the two types of travel agencies. Choosing between them is basically making a decision between a smaller steady income and a larger inconsistent income. Again, it's up to you to determine which is better for you. 2. Industry credentials may vary. Depending on if you work with a traditional travel agency or a host travel agency, your industry credentials may vary. A traditional travel agency may have some amount of reputation established within the industry already. As such, business barriers will fall away the moment you use the company name to get something done. You will also be more respected by other stakeholders and gain access to more resources. With a host travel agency, though, your industry credentials aren't as relevant. You may have to work harder with regulatory bodies to get things done. Your lack of credentials may also make it harder to attract clients. However, you have the potential to grow, and with more in-person networking, your success will be tied to your personal brand rather than your place of work, making these credentials easily transferable. As much as host travel agencies give you the freedom to build your own reputation, it does have its downsides. Sometimes you could go long periods while waiting for your request to get approved, placing you in a precarious professional position. 1. Client profile differs. A huge difference between traditional travel agencies and host travel agencies is that your client profile differs, and this could translate into earnings. Traditional travel agencies, by virtue of being in the travel business longer, have clients who are well established and travel a lot. These are huge clients that work for big companies, making a lot of money for the travel agency. However, with host travel agencies, your client list might be a mixed bag. Sure, you can attract these big money clients from time to time, but your clientele will largely consist of occasional flyers. Even though these are general differences between the two types of agencies, these differences aren't set in stone. Obviously, when working under a host travel agency, you have the chance to grow your clientele to attract more consistent clients. The main thing is to be diligent with your work. In time, you will attract so many clients that you may need to hire more help. The differences between traditional travel agencies and host travel agencies are many. It's up to aspiring travel agents to consider these differences and pick what suits them the best. Coming to the end of this video, we hope you've picked up the key points that distinguish a host agency from a travel agency. Even though these two businesses are similar, the differences between them are vital to travel agents. To learn more, check out other videos on this channel. We have a wide catalog of videos that will broaden the horizons of your understanding of the topic. Well, that's all for today. Until next time, have a great day.